So you're ready to tackle your credit report. Good job. You know, it's been sitting there silently affecting you for a long time or a short time, but it's been there, just sitting there like those dirty laundry that you haven't taken care of, and it's just been festering. So now you're ready to deal with it. So the first step is after you've addressed and said you have a problem and you need to fix it, or at least look and see exactly what it is. It might not be that big of a problem, it might be some minor things. The next step is to order your credit reports. You gotta go and get a credit report from Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. The three major credit reporting bureaus. They all report differently. They all receive information from your creditors, and they all don't receive the same information. Not each creditor is obligated to report to all three. That's a choice. So that's why you need all three credit reporting bureaus, three credit reports. Number two, after you get the credit report, so you're going to get them maybe you go online and you just do annualcreditreport.com and you order those credit reports. If you want to view them online, that's perfectly fine. I just suggest that you print them out or you wait for them to come in the mail. Because when you have it printed out, then it's laid out and you can see exactly what's happening. You can go through item by item and see what is being reported about you. And there are things after that, number three, that you want to check on. You want to check on that your name is correct. I know it sounds really simple, but you want to make sure it's spelled correctly. You want to make sure that there are no aliases that don't belong to you. You want to make sure that who they are saying they're reporting on is actually you. So the date of birth is important. If that's incorrect, you need to get that resolved. Addresses. You know, I had one time on my credit report an address in Washington. I've never lived in Washington State. So there's no reason for Washington State to show up on my credit report. I've never even visited Washington State. So I don't know where that came from. So that's something I had to get removed. So that's why it's important. Because say you have a common name. My name is not that common, even though I can find people on Facebook with it or other places. But your name might be like John Smith. Do you know how many John Smiths there are out there? Do you know how many Samantha Taylors there are out there? So there could be good Samantha Taylors and not responsible Samantha Taylors. I'm not going to say bad Samantha Taylors. But they could be looking for that Samantha Taylor. So what they do is they just send out that negative information to every Samantha Taylor or a few Samantha Taylors that they think it might be. And that might be you. And you might not be that Samantha Taylor that had that account that never paid. So that's why you want to look at your credit report and make sure everything that's on there belongs to you. Now, if it's negative stuff that belongs to you, that's what we're going to try to address. It depends. So number four, once you get your credit report, you've already reviewed it, you've identified the things that don't belong to you. Now we're going to work on the things that actually do belong to you. And the things that do belong to you, hey, they're yours. It's like your negative quirks. They belong to you. They're a part of you. You just got to deal with them and manage them as best as possible. So the things that actually belong to you, you want to look at and see how old they are. If they're more than 7 years old, they got to go. Like immediately. They shouldn't be reported if they're 7 years old or more, if they're negative debt. You want to make sure also, I've had happen where some of my positive debt that would help my FICO score has come off. You can actually ask for that to be put back on your credit report or other accounts that are positive. Like if you've had furniture from a furniture store that didn't report or jewelry from a jewelry store that didn't report, you can actually add those things as positive history back to your credit report to help your FICO score go up.